Hello all, welcome back to the GV Reddy's Automation World. Right, we are continuing on Docker series. Right, if you haven't watched the previous videos, please watch them out. Right, please stay tuned for more interesting videos. We will continue today's class. We will continue with right how to set up a grid on Docker. Right, how to set up a grid on Docker and how to execute our test cases. Right, we'll see that. First, if you want grid setup, we will create one network. Right, we will create a one grid network. What is the advantage of network? Right, suppose if we create a one network, within that network we can create a hub and nodes. Hub and nodes. Right, grid Selenium grid means it will have a hub and then nodes. Right, hub will take the request, it will distribute the right hub will take the request, it will distribute the to the nodes, right, whatever nodes is which we want to execute on Chrome node or Firefox node, Edge node. If you want to execute, it will distribute, right. So it will be within the network means hub and nodes will communicate easily. We no need to write explicitly, we no need to tell. If it is within a network, we no need to tell explicitly for the nodes where is the hub is hosted. Right, if it is within the network means we no need to tell, we no need to give IP address where the hub is started. Right, for that network will be useful. Right, how to create the network? Docker network create, then grid network. We can give any name of the network, any name we can give. Right, Docker network create. Right, next one clear. Docker network create name of the network. We can give any name. Right, already exists. Suppose already it is exists. Suppose I want to remove it. Right, how to remove? Docker network rm. Right, first we'll see whether it is right. See, grid network is already there. Right, how to remove? Docker network rm docker network remove. What is the grid net? Right, it will remove. Suppose if you see ls, there is no grid network. Right, again create docker network create network name. Right, now docker network -ls, we can verify whether it is created or not. Grid network, it is created. Right, first we can create the network. Then there is a docker network prune, remove all unused networks. If you use this prune command, it will remove all unused networks. Okay, first we need to start the hub. Right, if you want to start the grid, first we need to start the hub. Here the command is docker run and then detached mode. That means it will run in a background. Right, it will not block the command prompt, it will run in a background. Then -p port, there are three ports are there. There are three ports. What are these three ports? We will see here. See, first is a d command. This will run in a detached mode. Right, container will run in background, it will does not block your terminal. Right, this container will keep on running in the background after the command complete. Right, there are three ports. What are all three ports? Right, if you know the Selenium 4 architecture, grid architecture, there is a event bus. Right, distributor, we will have a distributors and subscribers. Right, publishers and subscribers in the grid, that we will learn later. We require a three ports. One is to publish, that means take the command. Right, take the command and send to nodes. One is it will take the command on which port we need to take the command and submit to the nodes. One more is take the command from nodes to clients. Right, publish and subscriber. One more is where to grid start. Right, where to hub need to start. Right, see, first one is see 44442. Right, 4442 exposes port on the host. Right, there are two ports. Right, 4442 colon 4442. What is that mean? First port is exposes on the host. Right, that is on the host, our machine. and it maps it on the port inside the container. This one more 442, right? It will map one more port. It will map in the container inside a Docker container, right? It will start on the our mission and the Docker mission, right? It will send commands to Docker also, right? From our mission to Docker mission. So we can give both the same ports, so that from our mission to Docker mission, how it will convert, right? Communicate by using first port is the, this is used to Selenium event bus communication, that is publish. It will publish on this port. Our second one is 4443. It exposes the port, right? First one is the host, next one is inside the container. This is used for a subscriber, event bus subscriber. One is publisher, one is subscriber, right? One is to publish the commands, one is to take the commands, and one more is exposes host port, maps it inside the container. This is the where the Selenium hub is running, right? We can give any port where the hub is running. One is host, one is inside the container. One is on the host, one is the inside the container. These three ports we require. And one more is we need to tell, right, hub, where we have created one network, right? We have to tell run this hub in this network, -net grid network. And then Selenium hub, right? We can give one name to this Selenium hub. This is our custom name, right? -, name. This flag sets a custom name for the container, right? For Selenium hub we are giving some any name we can give. And then pull the latest Selenium hub image from the Docker repository, right? Pull the, this is the about the command, right? Docker run in detached mode. One is the publisher port, one is the subscriber port, one is the hub port. Then run, this is the network where we want to run grid in this network, and then give some name to the, this is optional but it's better to give, right? Next, whenever we are running node, we can refer this one, right? -, name Selenium hub, and pull the latest Selenium hub image, right? Then just go to command prompt, just not copied, right? Docker run. What it will do, this command, if already image is there, it will take and run it. If it is not there, it will pull the image from the Docker repository. Run command will pull the image from the Docker repository and it will run it. It will do two actions. Let's see, unable to find image in the local. It is unable to find. So it is getting from the Docker repository, right, to the local. If we know the Maven, right, same way it will work, dependencies. If it is not able to find in the local dependency, it will get from Maven repository, add to local. Next time onwards, it will get from local. Similarly here also. First it will verify in our local repository it is available Selenium hub image or not. If not, it will go to Docker image repository. It will pull and store in the local. Next time onwards, it will get it from the local only. Right, it will take a little time to download it. Right, it is downloaded image and it is created one image ID. Right, now I want to see whether it is running or not. Right, first one, Docker images, if you see, right, image is created, image is downloaded, it has created one ID. Now container also will create. Whenever we will run, what it will do, it will download the image and it will create the container. If you want to see the container, just ps-a. See, it is created a Selenium hub container and it is up and status is up. It is running, right? Ports are right. It is. Now how to verify whether Selenium hub is running or not? Right? Just we can second. Right? Open the browser. Right? Open the browser. http://localhost where hub is running. We have given port 4444/grid /grid/console. Oh, 4444, right? Port is the 444. Still, why it is not running? So once we started the host, right? Once we start the host, right, it will start. Right, we can see in the UI by entering the localhost 4444. Right, just 4444 slash it will come. Right, we can see currently we did not start any nodes. Right, we have a. Right, this is the how Selenium Grid will start. Now we will see how to start the node, how to attach the node. Right. If you want to see the logs, right? If you want to see the logs of the hub, right? We can also see Docker logs -f Selenium -hub. Right? We can queue this command and press enter. Just it will right show the hub. Right? It is started Selenium hub on this. Right? It will. We can see that if there is any issues, right? We can give this command and right. We can see what is the any issues are there. Right? Just stop it. Control C. It will stop it. Right, next command, right, if you want to see, if you want to run the, we want to run the nodes, right, Chrome node, suppose, right, this is also some, right, first time, right, only one time we have to store it in somewhere and just run it only one time, right, here little bit a lengthy command, right, docker run -d, we can give some memory, right, we will see all these, right, what is this command about. Right, -d run in detached mode. Right, we can give some sh means it will take some memory. Right, it will give the some memory to the node. Right, 2 GB node. Right, memory it will give 2 GB memory to this node. Right, grid network where we have already created grid network. Start in this grid network and give the name to this node. What is the node name? Chrome. And the link hyphen link to, we have to link to hub, right? We have given hub name. What is hub name? Selenium hub we have given, right? Selenium hub colon Selenium hub. And then we have to give some environment variables, right? Event bus host, right? sc underscore, right? -e means environment variables, sc underscore event bus underscore host, right? We have to give Selenium hub and -e one more environment publish, where we are publishing port is 4442 and subscriber port is 3443, and how many instances we want? Only one instance. And how many sessions we want? Only one. Currently we want max instances, right, one, and max sessions are one. Selenium, pull the latest Selenium Chrome now. Selenium Chrome, right? Just we can copy this command, just execute it, press enter. Right, first time see it is not, there is no image in my local, so run command what it will do, it will pull the no, right, image, node Chrome image. First it will pull and then it will start run automatically. If it is already there, it will take the latest. If it is any latest available latest version, it will pull, otherwise directly it will start it. That is just wait for at least, right, half minute to 1 minute to download the image. Then once it is started, it will attach to the hub. Right, already, right, we have started hub and it will attach to that hub. Right, if there is these commands, right, in Selenium 3 is a little bit easy only, but right here grid architecture is different. Selenium 4 grid architecture. So it will be local. If you want to run Selenium Grid local, it is very easy. Single command we can start hub and nodes. Right, we can node right different modes. Selenium 4 we can run different modes. Right, local we can run it, or distributed mode. Distributed mode we are running in a distributed mode. Right, it will have a event bus and subscribers, right, publishers, We will have a lot of those things we will learn later. Right, it is started. Then we will see how to see Docker processes. What are the processes are running? Right, it is a Selenium hub is running, and node also it is downloaded and started. Right, then just we will verify in the browser whether it is attached to the whether it is attached to the hub or not. Right, just to open the already we have opened this. Just to go to overview. It will show here. We can see that what is the status of it, what is the browser name. If you want to sort by, these are all sort by browser name or version which one. Currently we have only one. It is running in the docker linux box. It is running inside a docker linux box. Platform is linux, and then chrome browser one instance. Similarly, we can start edge browser, firefox browser. Only change is just image name. That's it. Remaining everything will be same only. Only image name will change. That's it. Remaining everything will same only. Just quickly we will see that. Enter press. It will download the image edge. It is done. We will start quickly Firefox also. Press enter. Again it will download. Just we will go to browser and see whether it is up and running. See, it is added edge also. If we give max sessions, currently we are giving only one, so it is taking only one. If you want to edge browsers 5 or 5 instances, so if you want to run multiple parallelly, then we can increase the sessions of it. Currently I am giving only one. It is just a refresh. Let's see, Firefox also added. In the next class we will see how to run our test cases on this. How to run our test cases. Thanks for watching. If you like my way of teaching and content, just subscribe to the channel, comment in the comment section. If you have any doubts, please like the video, share to your friends. Thanks for watching.